time for another Netflix original film. That moment where you are ready to hit play, where you're seriously worried about what you're about to see. Now, I kind of knew what I was going into with this one, because it had Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, and of course I'm a big fan of his films, and I wanted to see a very recent movie of his, one that came out, just a week or so ago. And this one, The Last Mercenary, we see Van Damme playing Richard, the last mercenary, the Mist, a man whose reputation is unsurpassed in Secret Service, and it's a very much an action comedy. And when it opens up, it's really fun, tongue-in-cheek, silly, over-the-top, playful, yes, but it's one of those movies you're going to know instantly whether you're going to go with it because of the tone or push against it. It's a French movie. It has that sensibility of French comedy, whether you like it or not. I kind of bought into it. It was colourful. I liked the way the camera moved. I like to see this older version of Van Damme who, well, has aged a lot, and to be fair, we've been watching this guy's movies for 30 odd years, so he's going to age at some point. But to see him still keep up with some of the action was good, although I'm not entirely sure it was him all of the time. The basic story here is we've got a secret agent who just kind of retired away from the French government, as long as his child was looked after, given somebody to take care of him, giving him a monthly income each month just to kind of tide him over, and complete anonymity. Things go wrong when a bureaucrat takes away that anonymity, and suddenly Richard's son is up for grabs. This unsuspecting character of Archibald is put under the test as a lot of people come after him, and he can't quite understand why. And Richard must save his son, reconnect with him, stop the bad guys, and save the day. It's a fairly familiar kind of movie. It doesn't have anything real surprises, but a lot of the fun comes from Van Damme himself, who seems to be super engaged with the movie and really knows the tone of the film that he's in, delivering some really funny comedic set pieces, as well as being ridiculously great in the action set pieces as well. It's a movie with a lot of characters. Some of them are superfluous to the actual story and not necessarily needed. Some of them feel very forced as well. But of course, I always go back to the Van Damme action, and it does deliver on that front. But the movie feels a little bit overlong. It feels a little bit dragged in moments. It has scenes that don't really add anything to the story and are there for comedic bumbling. And there's certain characters that are rather grating as well. Some of the times it's funny, sometimes you can actually see the shtick being played out and it just doesn't connect 100%. I thought the movie looked great. I really liked the style of The Last Mercenary. You know, it's very familiar, it's very flashy, lots of camera movements, but I feel it's like a little bit of a messy movie, one that needs a little bit of refinement. Now, I liked it. I felt it started off strong, but it slowly wanes away until at the end of the movie you're kind of hoping that it just gets to the finale and finishes quicker, the better in my eyes. I enjoyed watching The Last Mercenary. I enjoyed it a lot more at the start than I did at the end of the film, as it slowly waned off and became a little bit tedious in parts, and a little bit repetitive in its moments. Of course, Van Damme, even though at his age, does some wonderful action set pieces, but it's his comedic acting that I feel really delivers in this one, and it's kind of fun. Some of the secondary characters, like I said, are interesting and fun. Some of them are just, well, not, to put it that way. The story is almost secondary to the characters here, which is a good choice. It's not a story where you're watching it because you're interested to see how it finishes up. You kind of know how it's going to finish up. You just want to see the characters interact and do what they're going to do. The comedy is mostly good. The action is pretty fun and terrific. Could have done with maybe one or two more action set pieces. There's some good car chases and things that I really liked as well, particularly one in a learner vehicle, which I thought was really funny, as well as being pretty cool to watch. I'd love to know your thoughts on The Last Mercenary. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.